believe that the North Pole is actually at the center of the Earth because the Earth is flat, and that all the other continents are spread outward from it in a circular pattern. They claim that Antarctica isn't necessarily at the bottom like we see on a globe. They believe that it's actually just like this ice wall all the way around everything. And again, like a boundary, a wall, or a perimeter. This boundary wall is also believed to be an ice wall that is hundreds of feet tall, kind of like the wall in the Game of Thrones, if any of you guys watched that TV series. And you know, a lot of people think that Hollywood sprinkles in the truth into all of our television shows to desensitize us from stuff, and there's just like little bits of stuff being revealed to us. This theory says that outside of the ice wall are other unknown lands, other worlds, or hidden civilizations. Maybe even like you would think like the wildlings, if you guys saw Game of Thrones, or the giants, or even the White Walkers, right? Like on the other side of these big ice walls, there are whole other civilizations or people living. That's what some people believe. This theory alleges that the military guards this ice wall and that regular people are not allowed to travel to Antarctica because they'd see the edge of the world. They claim that this is enforced under that Antarctica Treaty System agreement. Now, this is where it gets a bit sticky because there are very real travel restrictions on Antarctica. Like you need authorization to go through a country that's part of this treaty. So if you're a US citizen, your trip has to be approved and regulated through US authorities, and whatever tour company you go with has to follow really strict environment and safety rules. All the expeditions require permits and intense planning, meaning like I can go to Japan right now and I can go from Japan, and when I get to Japan, I can land in Tokyo, and then I can go to Kyoto, and then I can go to Osaka, right? I can go to different places, I can do different things. Not if you're going to Antarctica, baby. First of all, you got to get all these approvals to go, and then you can go in this one little area, take lots of pictures, look at the penguins, but you can't go any further on this huge continent that some people say is actually the size of America or bigger. You can only go to this little bitty spot. I've seen some videos of people going there. I actually have one of my really good girlfriends named Chelsea. She was on the TV show Spy Games with me. She's absolutely amazing. She's been to Antarctica twice, and she goes on like this cruise. I think it's like a 2-week cruise where they're on this ship, and then the cruise ship takes them to the regulated destinations they're allowed to go to. I mean, it's beautiful. It's stunning. They see whales and all kinds of stuff while they're there, but they're going to designated areas. But people that posted about going on these cruises to Antarctica online, they said that they had to disinfect their boots before even stepping on land. They were not allowed to leave any waste or trash behind, and the wildlife like the penguins and the seals absolutely cannot be disturbed. Which they shouldn't be disturbed anyways, right? But y'all don't do that at our beaches here in Florida. I mean, y'all don't regulate it like that. Something very interesting is going on down there. But now most trips to Antarctica leave from Ushuaia, which is the southernmost city in the world. Trips there usually involve like specialized ships or planes, and the cost to take these trips usually range anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000. But even with that, it is said thousands of tourists visit Antarctica every single year. I mean, I think it would be stunning to see everything down there. But then again, these tourists can only go through these guided tours that stick to specific landing sites. They limit group sizes, and they follow very, very, very strict guidelines. And these regulations are supposedly due to safety, environment protection, and logistics, not because there's a gigantic ice wall patrolled by the military.